Hi, I'm Charles, and this is Kai. Well gifted with the gift of the ears, a young little Dutch Shepherd male who's going to be a star of our next video. So, little Kai was selected by us, firstly bred by us and then selected by us for the work that he's going to be doing. He's going to be a dual purpose dog. So, dual purpose means he's going to have two jobs. One is to protect his new owner or handler, and then secondly he's going to be a working dog where he has to detect firearms and ammunition on crime scenes and in cars, and that's hidden away. So we thought that we're going to show you something different about the working dogs and what we do. So this little guy started his training at 8 weeks when it started becoming where we had to do the detection work. We also started him off with a flirt pole, and that's what you're going to be seeing in this video, a little bit of the biting, but his main job is going to be detection. You want to sit still? You want to go? Alright, you can go. Obviously I had enough of that. Okay, so this is something different that we want to show you from our protection dogs of just personal protection dogs and the talk of sports dogs. You will find and see that the obedience that we do with him is exactly the same that we've been doing with Billy Bones. We started him off on the flirt pole exactly like we did with Billy Bones. Everything is exactly the same, and at a later stage we're going to show him a different context of where he's going to use his skills. You will be seeing in the video how Marley works with him. She's been using a clicker, and then if you look really nicely in the beginning, so Christmas time, we did not wake up with socks filled with sweets and Christmas presents like we wanted to. No, we woke up to a flooded kitchen. So our kitchen was totally flooded in December, and we had to rip out the floor. It was quite a mess. So therefore you will see it looks quite weird when we're doing our video, but please bear with us. It is a cement floor. Don't think that's our permanent floor, but we had to improvise during December time. So without further ado, please watch this little guy as he works his magic when it comes to detecting firearms, well in this case just the ammunition. Cheers.
So yes, some of the starting work with him. Here he already lies down when he sees the article, but here I'm giving very quick rewards. So when he puts his nose there, I click, and then he gets the food. So I'm still barefoot here. Sometimes I forget that I'm doing the videos, so I'm just rewarding him for giving me attention to the article. I'll click, wait for him to down, and then reward him for it. So I want him to like really put his nose on it and then keep it there. That's the end goal, to really show me exactly where the thing is. So here he already lies down when he sees it or smells it. At the moment it's a lot about sight, but I'm teaching him the end product. So I'm starting at the end, teaching him what he will do when he finds the article, and then I'm going to teach him how to find the article. So we teach the end first. So there he had a nice day. There he goes down again, shows me there it is. And like I'll just wait for him. When he goes down, I'll click, and he gets his food. I'm very lucky, like he really likes his food and he enjoys working for it. There we go. And he'll sometimes try other things and think there's an easier way to get the food. So I just wait him out. So there I clicked him that second that he was keeping the nose still on the bullet. Then he gets his food. I do also do very short sessions. This is not a long thing with 20 repetitions. It's really just 3 or 4 repetitions. And then I carry on the next day. And he really loves doing this. I mean, when I get the stuff ready, he like jumps and barks, and so I keep it short and fun. So yeah, I had to look for it a bit and then find it. So slowly I'm starting to teach him that you have to look for it, find it, and then show it to me. He's very cute though. And they are rewarded. So he knows the food comes from me, so that's why he looks up. And I just wait for him to look down. Yeah, he's like trying, and then so let me just go down. And then he gets his reward. And then I've also done some obedience with him, so I don't just do that. I've taught him all the basic things of sit, down, stand, coming in next to me, walking next to me, just things that he will one day need to know. So look down. I obviously taught him the down before I started the article identification, because I needed that skill. He needed to know that that is a behavior he could offer me, so that we could progress to him going down at the article. So I spent a lot of time at the beginning just to teach him the down. And he comes next to me. He really is a cute little dog. So I'm not so worried there about the precision like I was with Billy Bones. Here we were just playing flirt ball again, so we also like teach those kind of skills, because like Charles said, he will be a dual purpose. But the main things that I videoed was the article identification when it comes to him. This is just little bonuses. So here we are at a different location for the first time, and now we've got a little bit more room where we can like throw the thing, and then he has to go and show it to me. And there's not a lot of talking. I don't repeat the commands or anything like that. I'll tell him sook at the beginning, because that's the command, and then I'll wait it out until he offers me the behavior, and I'll just click and reward. So I don't constantly tell him sook, 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 sook. I let him do the work on his own. So although Charles said this is for detection purposes, what we are teaching him here is to do area searches. That is the goal, to be able to do an area search and then indicate the substance that we want. So there's many ways to teach it, but this is how we do it. Some bite work again. He likes to bark as well. Can't hear it now, but he's a big barker. He's really getting it now. So you can start with other articles, like anything you want. It could be wood, it could be anything, but we've just started with the bullets from the beginning, because that is what he will be searching for, so it just makes it so much easier. I've also didn't use a very big bullet, because I want to get him used to looking for small stuff first, and then because teaching him the bigger ones is easy. So there he like false indicated in a way. He went to lie down and see if he's going to get the food. So I just waited it out. Didn't get the click, didn't get the food until he decided, okay, let me get up and go and search for the real thing. So now we're starting to get some nice searching from him. He's actually looking for the bullet. And we just keep quiet all the time. Even when he comes back for help, we just keep quiet. And he's like coming to mom and says, where is it? And then he finds it. Good, and I just wait for him to show it to me nicely. So he picks it up and I was like, no, that's not what I wanted. And there's Fanta. He's not really even worried that there's another dog that came there. He just still did what he was supposed to do. And she hears the clicker, so Fanta thinks she can down as well. There he goes. So even through the distractions, he knows what he's supposed to do. He barks at me there as well. Like maybe barking at her will make the treat come faster. He barks. What should I do? But I just wait it out. And he eventually goes back to searching. So the next step from here will be to go to the grass, because here he can use his eyes a lot. So once we're on the grass, he can't use his eye, he has to use his nose the whole time. But we just give him some progression in it. So he's really searching nicely for such a young puppy. So we're basically using the fact that he has got so much food drive to our benefit, teaching him a specific scent to look for, all for food. Although he does like a toy, we're still developing all those skills and these things. There's nothing more important to him than food at this stage, so he really will do anything for it. He got back up, so I just stop. He goes back down, I go in for the reward. Then we also did obedience again. I usually do about 2 or 3 searches and then I do a bit of obedience with him. Just the basic sit, down, stand, heel. So with Pretty Bones, I did all the fancy backward heeling and stuff with him. I'm not really worried about that because he's not going to be for sport. Although I teach him the heel position and all those things, I just want him to look neatly and listen at the end of the day. It doesn't have to look super like attention healing. Obviously you can teach him attention healing if you want to as an extra, but he's not going to necessarily need that when he's working. So he still jumps a lot and I reward. So yeah, I don't keep my hand at his nose because I'm not worried about the upward heel. I'm more worried about him just staying next to me on his own. Like that, that's better. And he does have a nice little trot in any case. So here we're on the grass. So it didn't take long to progress to the grass. Now he can't see it. Now he really has to use his nose. So I thought that was an easy one, but turned out not to. It wasn't that easy. But we just gave him the time to search for it. There we go, and he found it. It'll come to me like, what must I do? And then, okay, I must go search. And then I just keep quiet. I give the command once, and then he needs to go. So for the first time on the grass, I didn't make it that difficult. Didn't expect long searches, easy, so you can have success. So obviously the next time we come out, we'll expect him to search a little bit longer. He's doing a great job. Someone was there. So that's it, that's little Kai. And I'll start to search, work on article identification to be more specific.